Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to the Ramble. Got a few bits to talk about this week, and I think I've got my first 2 birthday cards, because as you know, it is my birthday month, because, I've decided to make it a whole month of birthday. My actual birthday is 27th of April, but, you've got to spread it out. So, let's have a little catch-up on the old football, shall we? Obviously, specifically Liverpool. Fucking hell, that second leg was nightmarish. Oh, my God, against Manchester City in the Champions League second leg. I was sitting there before the game. I was nervous as all hell because with the 3-0 win, you were like, we're favourites now. We can only really lose it. And, Liverpool are quite good at that over the years, Slippy G. And I was like, okay, well, all we need to do is just keep it cool, keep it calm, don't concede in the first 15 minutes, because the longer the game goes, the more desperate Man City you're going to get, the more they're going to have to push out, and we're really good on the counter-attack. And then, of course, what we do, because, we're Liverpool, we don't like to make it easy, we concede in 2 minutes. Then that first half was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Man City played great. That second goal should have been allowed. Obviously, it wasn't offside because it was hit Milner and then fell forward. But we got lucky with that. But second half, I think Man City started to run out of steam a little bit, run out of ideas a little bit, and then we started to press and we got the goals, and it was all good. Once we'd scored, it was like, okay, it's good. But it was a nice little bonus to actually win the game 2-1, so I was quite happy with that. We got Roma in the next round. I quite like the fact it's round. I was not bothered who we got. We're in a place where we didn't expect to be this year, which is the semi-finals of the Champions League. So it's we're in bonus territory anyway. So I was kind of like, bring on Real Madrid. Go on, let's try and wipe that smug grin off Ronaldo's face. But we got Roma, and the good my favourite thing about that is obviously the 2 big favourites are Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, and that means that at least Liverpool or Roma will be in the final. There will be an underdog in the final, so whoever wins this, I will be cheering on in the final. But so it's been a stressful week. We just obviously played Bournemouth at the weekend, and I was thinking. My nephew is obviously a big Bournemouth fan, and I guessed 1-1 because I felt like we were due a slip up. I thought, Bournemouth were a good football inside, but to be honest, when watching the game, it looked like they'd sort of finished their season. They've sort of not relegated. Just felt like a training session, really. I think their whole game plan was to sort of keep it tight and tidy until late on, and then if they're still within a chance, go for it. And I don't like that mentality of playing, really, because they were 2-0, 2 goals down at that point, and then they started playing well, and it's like, well, you just play well earlier, surely, because I'm just stupid. Maybe I am just stupid. But let's talk about the big Football Manager news, and that is FM Touch has been released on the Nintendo Switch. I did not see that coming. I heard that Miles was going to make an announcement, and he announced it, and it just appeared on Nintendo Switch. And I tweeted out this, because there's been a bit of hate for it. I want to talk about console wars as well, to be honest, but FM18 on the Switch, I think, is a fantastic thing. I tweeted out that I have zero interest in Football Manager on the Twitch because I don't travel around a lot. I'm a #PC Master Race person. If I was to, commuting into work on the train every day and stuff like that, then a Football Manager Touch would be lovely on the Switch, and I can totally understand why people want it. For me, no interest, but I'm just very, very happy it exists. I think anything that helps get the community larger, that helps build the brand, that helps get more sales is good for everybody. It means that they can put more money into making next year's game if it does well, and all that sort of good stuff. And I saw, a few of the YouTube creators went to SI and got a sneak peek and everything at this, and it got a little bit of hate. There was a little bit of hate on it. I was checking the videos, and the dislikes, there's quite a lot on each one, and that got me thinking more about the console wars in general. I find a bizarre practice. Like, from the Xbox and let's say Xbox, PlayStation, right? If I was to pick, I'd probably pick the PlayStation. But I don't understand why people seem to want to actively want the console they don't like to actually fail, not just be, you know, I play PlayStation, I hope PlayStation does better. They every time there's look at the sales of the Xbox, terrible. It's like, you realise competition is good, right? If, let's say, Xbox decided to stop making consoles and it was just PlayStation from here on out, they can then charge what they like for the console, what they like for the games. They can bring out what they like, because there's no competition. Competition is always good. We've always said that we'd like more competition for Football Manager to make that a better game, to push them forward and stuff. So, yeah, that was weird. Like, I don't have or own, I'm not a massive Nintendo fan, but great. I think it's bloody fantastic, and I think it should be on, you know, it's a good. And people saying, well, why don't they bring it out on the PS4 and the console? A few years ago, they did bring football. I'm not sure which version it was, but Football Manager on the consoles, and it just didn't sell very well. It just struggled to find anything, and porting over a game and marketing and paying for all the marketing is quite an expensive thing. So it's not like they should just try it every year and see if it works and then do it. You know, they're a business. They've got to make money. So if it's not working, they just shouldn't do it. So I love the idea. I think FM Touch on the Nintendo Switch could be a really, really good idea. And there's a few people that I know that have a Nintendo Switch, and they're loving the idea. Bit of commutage with a bit of Football Manager. I know there's a game. I think I've got Football Manager on my phone, but I never touch it. It's just too small. I'm an old man. I can't see. It's a bit too small. Right. Yeah, but I just never understood the whole console wars thing. I tell you, like, if you're a fanboy of one, you have to detest and hate the other console. I had an original PlayStation, but then I had an Xbox 360. So I just look each year, each iteration of the consoles, I see which one I think is going to be better, see which exclusives I want to play, and get to that console. I have a PlayStation 4. To be honest, nowadays, my consoles are mainly used as Netflix boxes with Uncharted. So that basically, PS4 is for Uncharted, Netflix, and playing the occasional game of FIFA against my nephew. That's the entirety of my PlayStation 4. But yeah, I just don't understand why you have to hate the other one because you like one of them and you want that to fail. It just seems bonkers to me. Like, good, they should all succeed. We want everything to grow because then everything will be better. It's all good. Right, now, onto the serious shit here, boys. There has been ongoing debate, okay, in my streams and on a YouTube video about a big, big issue. And that is, can you dip toast in a cup of tea? Now, this was started off unknowingly by Curly, who likes to dip her toast in her tea. It's not something she was shown or learned. She's just done it all her life. Naturally, I imagine as a child, she saw people dipping biscuits and went, I'll dip a toast. I like that. But when she mentioned it, it kicked off a massive debate about what you can and can't dip in tea and whether you can dip toast. And lots of people were saying, ugh, that's disgusting, without ever trying it, you see. So I'm putting it to you that maybe you guys need to try it. I'm just saying, right? So Curly's method, she likes lightly toasted toast, okay, with butter on. And then you dip it in the tea, but only for like split second, in and out. Right? There's no holding because it will just disintegrate. Dip in, dip out, have a go. And somebody in the comments, I want you guys to go and try this. And forget the weirdness of what you think it might be. Go and try this and come back to me in the comments and review it like a food review. Like give it a mark out of 10 rating. Describe the pros and cons of toast dipping. It's not for me, I've got to be honest, but I'm not really a biscuit dunker either, so let me know what you think of that in the comments. And also, have you got any other weird foods or things that you eat or drink or stuff like bizarre to you that you like? For me, the only one I could really think of was that I do like to drink vinegar. Not large amounts because it's, an acid, but a little sip of vinegar. Love it. Special pickled onion vinegar. Oh, love that shit. Right, okay. Let's open these two, what I'm assuming cards. Unless they're trying to hide the dates. We have something from the Comedy Card Company. So I'm expecting big things here. Please do not bend. Okay. I'm expecting big things if their whole company name is comedy. Right, there we go. Anything else in it? There we go. For the best selection of funny greetings cards. Okay, it's got sealed. Nice, nice. Because I did ask for the most random and bizarre and funny cards. One year closer to death. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And this card, soon, my precious, love Molly and Midge. Now, Molly and Midge are my two cats. So whether this is from Curly, and she's not told me, or somebody is writing, one of you lot is writing, Curly's in the bath, so I can't ask her. One of you lot is writing from my cats, but that's just a lovely sentiment, I think. That's a yellow card. That's what. It's not special like invisible card. This is a special card. Thank you. There, 1 year closer to death. Lovely. Okay. Oh, this one's sealed up with sellotape and everything. Okay, here we go. I feel like this card's got glitter on it. Oh yes. Oh, is it a musical card? I feel like this could be a musical card. We have, obviously, standard birthday thing is obviously glittery pineapples. We all know that that's the basic standard birthday card. It's got something. I hope you can hear this. We've got. That's long, isn't it? This is a whole bloody song. Loki, I don't actually know how old you are, but anyway, happy birthday, you wonderful person. Watching your videos always cheers me up, and the growth you've got since last year's game came out is fully deserved. Thank you. Best wishes from Norway. P.S. Writing this silently is way too difficult. That's... Oh, no, you're going to... Okay, Northern Sentient. There you go. I'll go Marcelius? I like the fact it's a foreign card as well, because it's not English. Look, it says... I'll read this for you. I'll translate. It says, Happa de farten bunsag med. God stemming, lata og sklal. That means, happy birthday, you're the best human being the world has ever seen. Oh, you've got a translation. That's no fun. Hope you'll have a birthday full of joy, laughs, and cheers. Both kinds. Thank you very much. No. And the glitter's getting on me. The glitter's getting on me. Thank you very much, my friends. That's very kind of you. So I've got quite distinctly different cards, really. We've got Happy Hour, Pineapples, Glitter, and then 1 year closer to death. Lovely. Thank you very much. Right, that's it for this year's Ramble. Quick little dog channel update. I know I keep telling you it's coming soon, but it's coming soon. The dog channel is coming soon. It's just finding hours in the day that I can actually do it. But it'll be coming in the next few weeks. It'll be starting. I promise. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.